Hey loves, my name is Wynne. Welcome to my channel, and today's video is sponsored by Niseyo. They sent me these 30-inch wild locks. It's like a really pretty distressed faux lock with some loose curls on the end, and I'm going to show you guys how I install these knotlessly today. The locks are in the color 1B, and so is the spring twist hair that they sent me to go ahead and wrap the locks. I'm going on vacation and I really wanted some knotless faux locks that looked really smooth and sleek with lots of curls. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I got that look today. All the details for the hair will be down below in the description bar. And if you're doing your hair with me, then go ahead and grab your snacks, girl, because we're gonna be here for a while.
You want a supermodel pose like my real friend Wynne?
All right, so I made it most of the way up, but I have 2 locks left to do. I didn't want to bore you guys showing you how I did every single one, but I am gonna show you how I installed these locks on the rest of my hair. So I'm gonna just part it to match the other side. I'm not super particular about my parts, but I love a middle part. Like I really love a middle part, so it's important to me to be able to wear one with my locks. And then I kind of just rub my edges out to make sure they're not stuck in the braid. And I leave a ton of edges out. You don't have to leave this much out, but I like really big baby hairs, so I tend to be a little dramatic. Now, if you want your locks to be super neat, you can go ahead and add some type of edge control to the lock, to like the base of it, to make it really smooth. If you see people with those super like perfectly finished locks, then that's probably what they did. But instead, I like a more grown out look. So I'm going to not add any product to it, just so it kind of looks like it's old from day one. And then I'm splitting that section into 3 pieces and starting to plait until I get about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch down. And then I grab my lock. It's easiest if you kind of open up the hole first. These are the crochet locks. I kind of pull this down a bit and just wiggle open this crochet hole until I can get 2 fingers through. And then I'm just gonna grab one section from the braid, like so, and pull it through the lock, and then continue braiding past it. So pretty much you're like braiding the lock into your hair, just not at the root, so that your roots can be really flat and give that like knotless look. I really like how this came out. I used to do the same technique, but instead of me braiding a little bit first, I would just section the hair into 3 pieces and then immediately attach the lock, which is pretty smooth, but I feel like this technique is definitely the smoothest at the root. The only learning curve is making sure that because you have like this big lump here, keeping the lock really smooth so you can't tell where you added the crochet lock in. And I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. So they sent me this spring twist hair to use to wrap the roots. So I just take one of the pieces and I kind of fluff it out, and then I split it in half. So one of these pieces can do 2 locks because I only need 1 piece per lock. So I grab it and I lay a short portion next to the lock, and I just wrap it in one direction. So for me, I'm wrapping going back. I'm wrapping a lot right before the actual lock starts so that I can create a little more volume there, so that, as you can see, it'll be like a nice smooth transition. Then with the other side, I'm just wrapping. And I'm covering my hair and blending my hair in with the crochet lock. So as you can see, my hairs are here, the crochet lock's here, and I'm using this hair to wrap them both and put them together. And I don't like to use any glue, so I just literally keep wrapping until it's really thin and it holds on to itself. So I don't have to use any glue or anything. But this is what it looks like. Lots of texture, and it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it on this section without talking through it, so you can kind of see what it is real time. Each lock takes me maybe 3 minutes or so. It doesn't take long at all. Another trick you can do with this too is, let's say you had like 20-inch locks and you wanted the hair to be longer, you can braid it and add the lock in really low, and then it'll add quite a bit of length. I'm going on vacation tomorrow and I refuse to be trying to glue a wig down or blend any leave out. So these locks are gonna be absolutely perfect. To save time, I usually put 2 strands together and have one by itself. And then at the bottom of the braid, I just twist it. Twisting is a lot faster for me. And I am not trying to be doing my hair all day. So I just give it a little twist at the bottom. I think I forgot to tell you that on the last one. It just comes naturally to me. So yeah, we have the root braided, then we braided in our lock, and then we braided it some more, and the last little bit we twisted. Feel free to braid all the way down, but I'm lazy and it doesn't really show, so hey. So I'm gonna grab this piece and wrap this lock the same way I did the last one. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope that you guys really enjoyed today's video. Thank you again to Niseyo for working with me. All the details about this hair will be down below in the description bar, so make sure that you guys go ahead and check it out. There's links and there may be a coupon code, so make sure that you check it out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, babes.